Graduands, guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to you all to the University of Manchester and to the rather splendid Whitworth Hall. Graduation ceremonies are, of course, a day of celebration, particularly for the graduands and for those of you who have supported our students during their years at Manchester. And may I particularly thank you for that support that you've given to those students, and to thank you also for making the effort to come and celebrate this occasion with us all. You graduate today from an institution that is both very new and very old. And that apparent contradiction, of course, derives from the fact that we were formed in 2004 only by the merger of two institutions, both of which had a long and distinguished history, the Victoria University of Manchester and the University of Manchester Institute of Science and Technology. That was considered at the time to be a very bold move in the context of British higher education. Bold in particular because of the level of aspiration which accompanied that merger and which was associated and still is associated with our Agenda for Change, the Manchester 2015 document. That document, I think, is quite remarkable in many ways and is centered on three overarching ambitions for this new University of Manchester. The first of those ambitions is to be distinctive within our own community. In other words, to be a contributor to the community of Manchester, to the northwest of England, and to the United Kingdom. And to make those contributions most effectively by aspiring to the very highest standards in education and research. And those two aspects of education and research represent the other two overriding ambitions of the university. We seek, therefore, to provide education and training of the very highest standard to all of our students, whether they be undergraduate or postgraduate, and we aspire to do that using all of the panoply of techniques and methods which are now available to us as educators, and increasingly, of course, that includes techniques of e-learning and distance learning. So we aspire to those highest standards of education and teaching. And we aspire, perhaps most notably, to very high standards in research. And one thing that is particularly notable about the Manchester 2015 objectives is that we say to people exactly how we're going to succeed or fail in this area. You will be able to visit any website from any university in the UK or indeed anywhere in the world and find terms such as internationally leading and world-class used with great liberality. What we've done in Manchester is to say precisely what we mean by that. So we aim by 2015 to be ranked amongst the 25 leading research universities in the world. But more than that, we tell people how we're going to measure it. We measure it by using a standard, a ranking, put together by the Shanghai Jiao Tong University, the academic ranking of world universities, which is there for all to see. 4 years after the merger, in 2008, it's appropriate to have some sort of stocktake as to how well we are doing. I think it's fair to say that we are thoroughly embedded in our city. Relations between the City of Manchester and the associated boroughs, the outlying boroughs, and the university are better than they have ever been. We work extraordinarily closely with our neighbours elsewhere in the northwest, in large part through the Northwest Development Agency and other such government agencies. We work very closely also with other partners across the north of England and indeed throughout the UK within the university sector in particular. With regard to teaching, we've introduced many new innovations, and indeed we have undertaken just recently a root and branch review of teaching to ensure that our students gain the very best in personalised teaching, personalised attention during their years in Manchester. As far as research is concerned, I'm making this presentation at a particularly apposite time because we have heard this week the results of the United Kingdom Research Assessment Exercise, the first since 2001, in other words, the first for us since the merger, which seeks to assess the performance of all UK universities with respect to their research. Now this RAE, as it's called, 2008, was always going to be taken by many as a measure of the success of the merger. And my own view, if you'd asked me at the beginning of this week, was that that exercise had come a little bit too soon, and that really the merger process was still a work in progress. There were still benefits to be obtained from the merger, and therefore our performance in the research assessment exercise would not do us full justice. I think that's still true, but I'm delighted to say that the performance of the University of Manchester in that exercise has been quite outstanding across the board. And I think Professor Luger may make reference to the particular success of the business school in that respect, but let me confine my comments to broader comments about the university as a whole. One of our objectives, of course, in seeking to enter the very top flight of research universities is to break the so-called golden triangle in the UK of Oxford, Cambridge, and London. And there were many who doubted that we could do that. So it's particularly pleasing that when we look at the rankings that have emerged this week, in terms of quality alone, in other words, never mind the size of an institution, but in terms of quality alone, if we look at the non-specialist universities in the UK, we are ranked number 5, behind Cambridge, Oxford, Imperial College London, and University College London. And moreover, we are snapping at the heels of University College and well ahead of a following pack of other large civic universities. So we are emphatically now in the top 5. More than that, if we look at research power, which is the combination of the quality of the research and the sheer volume of that research, we find, in fact, we are ranked number 3 in the country, behind Oxford and Cambridge, and ahead of Imperial, and so more or less equal, but slightly ahead of University College London. So there's no question that in research terms, we have broken the golden triangle, and that Manchester is on a very steep upward trajectory. Now, so much for the boasting. I think there is much to boast about with respect to the University of Manchester, and this community this week in particular is feeling very pleased with itself and very proud in the achievements that have been made in this university in the last few years. But I want to conclude with just a few remarks which in a sense are much more basic than that, because they refer to very fundamental attributes, I believe, of universities almost regardless of their academic performance. And so regardless of how good we are at teaching, regardless of how good we are at research, we must fundamentally adhere to what I believe are some very basic values for universities, perhaps uniquely held in our society. And the first of those I would characterize as a fundamental respect for unfettered academic inquiry. And that is a basic principle which we follow in Manchester, and which I hope and I'm sure we always will follow. The second principle is the tolerance of the views of others, however unpalatable at times they may seem. A true test of our liberality is whether we can accept the views of others, even if we find them unpalatable. And the third fundamental principle that I would point to is a respect for the contribution of individuals, both to the university and to the broader society, whatever those contributions may be. And so in addressing the graduands this morning, I hope you do feel, or this afternoon I should say, I hope you do feel great pride in a university which has high standards in teaching, which has the highest standards in research, and records to prove their achievements in both of those areas. But I hope also you will have acquired during your time here a real awareness of those fundamental principles of what makes up a university, and more than that, I hope you'll take those principles forward as you develop your own careers. As you leave the university, of course, you join a very large community of alumni of the University of Manchester. And we are increasingly looking to maintain our contacts with those alumni, not, I have to say, for purely mercenary purposes, but also because the effect, the impact of this university in the broader world depends not only on the current staff, not only on the current students, but also on this large community of alumni that I hope take our standards and our values forward. So let me congratulate you on your achievements, and now ask Professor Mike Luger to make a few words, make a few comments on behalf specifically of the business school.
Thank you, Professor Gaskell, Mr. Vice President. I'm delighted to have an opportunity to say a few words on behalf of Manchester Business School. I'm joined today by a representation of our faculty and senior staff. In a minute, I'm going to ask you to thank them for all they've done for you on a day-to-day basis. It's your professors and the people who run your programs that make the biggest difference, but also your friends and family who are here, again, without whom this would not be possible. So may I ask all graduands to stand, please? Just the graduands. And face your family and friends who have supported you, and give them and my staff here a hand of thanks. Thank you. You may be seated. We're here to welcome the graduates and their family and friends, and congratulate you on your achievements, and wish you well as you go back into or go into the professional world. The job market clearly is very difficult. The economic climate is as bad as it's been in my lifetime. But your Manchester degree is even more important today. Employers are hiring, but they're more discriminating. They're looking for employees with particular skills and credentials, which you now have, and from a highly reputable institution that we are. Manchester Business School has changed whilst you've been here. We're constantly trying to improve. We're adding more students, more programs, more staff. We're doing things differently. But while you've been here, you've observed we've maintained our ranking of our MBA program, 22nd in the world. Some more boasting, but this is important. For the first time, the Financial Times ranked our PhD program first in the world among business schools. Another publication ranked us as a global business school, one of the top 20. As Professor Gaskell said, the research assessment exercise ranked the business school the best in the UK in terms of research power, international research power. We have more 4- and 3-star faculty than any place else in the UK. We contribute more to quality research than any other business school in the UK. These are important because they add value to you and your degree as you go forward. It's something for you to be proud of. It's something you'll have on your CVs for the rest of your lives. I mention that because Jerry Green, who is the president of your Alumni Association, would have been here, but unfortunately he got ill and sends his apologies. And what Jerry would say to you is that you don't choose to be alumni. You became alumni the day you registered for your course here. And you maintain your alumni status regardless of what you do for the rest of your lives. But you do choose to be active alumni and participants in our alumni programs, to come back to the school, to give us the benefit of your experience, to hire our students, to go on to MBS.net and take advantage of those resources, to go to alumni events that we hold with increasing frequency around the world, to network with each other. And you choose also, or you can choose also, to give something back to MBS. Now, whilst we're very proud of our accomplishments, as we are of the whole university, we recognize there's still some distance to go to become the very best business school we can be. But we can't do that without the buy-in and the support of all of you. This is a journey we're on together. The universities ranked ahead of us are well endowed, they're older, they have a lot of advantages that we're trying to overcome. And your buy-in, your support for the rest of your lives are very, very important. So with that inspirational message, I'll conclude my comments, and again, congratulate you for all you've done, wish you all the best in your career, and more immediately, wish you and your families the best for this holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and have a wonderful day. Now I will call my colleague, Professor Pete Naughty, to come forward and read the names as you get your degrees conferred. Professor Naughty.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Percy Krauss. And for the degree of Master of Science in Accounting and Finance, Maliki Aigulia. Yusuf Barris Bilsil. Siddharth Kasyap. Amarish Chandrasekhar. Yongli Chen. Prajakta Desai. Argyrius Armanoulides. Navia Jajimi. Xijing Jiang. Sophia Kitkamalwat. Stella Yanis Kukali, who is also the program prize winner. Elisabeth Kopota. Priyanka Krishnan. Konstantinos Kyriazis. Kui Cheng Li. Barun Malu. Fasten Kulisa Mupende. Apurva Prasad. Bin Ku. Vivek Roy. Hardik Kamlesh Sangvi. Ramamaduri Satyamurthy. Shangyuan Shi. Vikram Kumar Shingvi. Siddharth Rasiklal Thakur. Chi Ying Tsai. Andrei Alexandrovich Uglovsky. Juan Wu. Jikui Chen. Zhen. And in finance, Nadia Abdioglu. Adita Agawa. Vidya Lakshmi Amugam. Stephen John Blackbeard. Maria Bratankova. Yichen Chao. Peiting Fu. Daniel I. Garles Toro. Boris Po Ya Su. Rong Hu. Karan Idnani. Shivangi Jain. Rima Shreyash Javeri. Zhu Jiang. Ashriya Jahar. Alfred B. Bajwababo Kabachu. Christian Kapal. Stuti Kedia. Shasha Lu. Fang Luo. Hiteshi Mehta. Tuo Mi. David Motsonalitsa. Michal Petrov. Hitesh Deepak Shamsani. Yao Wu. Yan Wu. Miriam Zakir. Meng Ya Zhuang. Evgenius Zingas. And in finance and economics, Volkan Kozgun. Isiosa Joy Edamudia. Karamo Jawara. Jolta Kakani. Henning Carlson. Shahid Mustafa Koji. Shika Nayar. Josiah Chibueze Okafor. Akim Obiodun Onikoi. Nathan Oliver Roberts, who is also the program prize winner. Pramalatha Subramanian. And in healthcare management, Abdul Karim Abdul Mohsen Olajami. Alexander Ameziam. Bernadette Uduak Etuk. Peter Neil Gillespie. Noshin Kalani. Faria Khan. Leslie Massey. Chikezi Adolf Nwankwo. Abosolo Ogundalo, who is also the program prize winner. Wilson Padikal Anthony. Joe Parrish. Sally K. Rowe. Hiroku Tagashira. And in Management of Science, Technology and Innovation, Yeles Kampola. Alexandros Cheratsis. Iwen Chen. Yu Chen. Haijun Cheng. Wei Kiat Eng. David James Fairclough. Akaterini Karakasidu. Nigel Kirkman. John Dryden Loughran. Savas Malas. Robert John Mullard, who is also the program prize winner. Nini Vodkumar Na. Amit Parekh. Jimmy Park. Muhammad Ursan Aditama Hawena. Thomas Rowlands. Ben Richard Seed. Daniel Sargent. Jin Yang Wang. Hao Wu. And in mathematical finance, Changhua Chen. A.B.M. Sahadat Hussain. Mary Uwuno, who is also the prize winner. Jing Wang. Yu Zhu Zhang. and in quantitative finance and financial engineering, Altug Ajun. Lisheng Chen. Dizzy Maroon Diab. Guo Yu Kwong. Zhangmei Juliana Plant. Sami Pugianto. Jing Ren. Adele Sabarova. Tasmia Salma Wafi. Ni Ying Yang. Xiaoping Yin. Yuan Yuan. And for the degree of Masters in Public Administration, Michael Fairmeyer. Solomon Gerezi. Aisha Sean Johnson, who is also the Programme Prize winner. Zenegnazi Lee. Maureen Noble. Lena Tolakite. And for the degree of Master of Arts in Health Services Management, Gillian Bird. Benjamin Cowan. Rebecca Antonia Cresswell. Gabrielle Hesselden. Gaynor Elizabeth Kershaw. Carol Ann Seddon, who is also the Programme Prize winner. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Interactive Systems Design with Honours, Rico Lik Tu Chao. And in International Management with American Business Studies with Honours, Cameron McGimsey. And in Management Marketing with Honours, Stephen Peter David Davies.
Today we've celebrated the award of your degrees. Many congratulations. On behalf of the University of Manchester, may I wish you every success in the future. Would you all please rise?